From fear of political discourse to even just making plans, there's a word for these modern-day anxieties. CBS 8's Abby Black takes a look at terms like Yankxiety and Planxiety and spoke with a psychologist on how to manage these feelings.
Modern anxiety is known as Bankxiety, the fear of inflation, or phonexiety, the stress of being without our phone. May sound silly, but these are very real feelings. Psychologists say by giving them a name, we can better manage our worries. A new anxiety management app that tracks in real time came up with some names of modern anxieties. The top three that you might be able to relate to: Bankxiety, what's going to happen to your bank, or the cost of living. Planxiety is when you don't want to make even the simplest of plans, or Yankxiety is when you're really worried about America's future.
I think we have all experienced some negative feelings that arise when these notifications come up on our phone.
Dr. Vanjie Acreage is a licensed educational psychologist in San Diego. She says anxiety is not a one-size-fits-all. Most people experience anxiety, but they have different triggers.
Well, if you are able to identify, like, it is this thing, like it is these particular notifications that are triggering my anxious feelings, then you can make a plan to let's turn off those notifications.
There's other anxieties that you may be able to identify. How about Planxiety? It's when you obsess about how your favorite team is doing. Planxiety is when you worry about climate change and the future of the planet. Then there's Cranxiety, and it comes from reading conspiracy theories and crazy posts. Tankxiety happens when you see too many pictures from war zones like Ukraine. Scamxiety is the very real fear that a lot of scammers are online waiting to trick you. Pinkxiety is receiving overwhelming numbers of messages. But what about Titan anxiety? It's the worry over how tech titans are going to mess things up next. Choice anxiety is the paralyzing fear of making a decision online. And phonexiety, weirdly, is the fear of losing your phone, even though it's responsible for a lot of these anxieties in the first place.
These anxieties are very real.
Acreage says some level of anxiety is healthy, but if we recognize the triggers, we can better overcome worries.
That ownership, that awareness, and then, of course, taking some real action.
A few things that might have been left off the list: gas anxiety, when we're anxious about the rising gas prices, or COVID anxiety, the fear of COVID, or traffic anxiety, the stress of knowing that we have to sit in traffic. The point here is that when we recognize these feelings, psychologists say we can better manage the anxiety.